Buenos nachos, hey Mumrick, hey Nutrient Poet, Tavo Guy, Espresso Depress, Gion-san. Hello everybody, greetings and salutations fellow humanoids. Good morning, afternoon, evening, depending on which side of the globe you are currently trotting. Welcome back to the forest, TGIF. I hope that you're all having a fantastic day, and that if not, maybe, then perhaps just the stream can help a little bit. Today, we might actually finish the forest, come to think about it. We found a lot of stuff. Spammers. Yo, what was it? There's a lot of traffic in chat today. We'll keep an eye on that. Anyway, let's get back on into the forest. Yesterday, we found a lot of stuff, okay? We found the modern bow, we found the crossbow, we found the climbing kit, we found the diver's kit. We're sitting pretty. So let's hope that holds up. Slept good, had some tasty breakfast, now enjoying a coffee. Well, I'm right there with you, buddy. The forest finished confirmed? Yeah, I don't know if we're going to finish it today, though. We'll have to see. Wait, that's not the right save. We're still underground, I think. Yeah. Gonna have to reload that. I wish there was like continue last save button so I didn't have to look between my 5 saves which one was the last one. I'm downloading the Forest 2, and in the Czech Republic it is 1503. Is that so? The Czech Republic. A lot of Eastern European countries in the stream often. I get like got a few Germans, Balkan countries, Eastern Europe, Russia. So yeah, there seems to be an interest around that corner of the world, which, you know, can't complain. It's a nice place. All right, what was I going to do? Right, the save. Wrong save. Let's see. I think it's this one then. Then how? Oh, that was the day before. That's why the time was off. Okay. Weird. It's 9:02 here in Florida. Just woke up and packed my hiking bag. Where are you going to go hike? Avo guy. Must be nice in Florida. Sheesh. Here it's a little bit snowier. There we go. Yeah, so we got the modern bow, which looks pretty poggers. And once we get a piece of electrical tape, we're gonna tie this torch to the bow. Just in the woods. Go. Gonna play the forest IRL. No, it's this way. Good morning, Caleb Pike. I don't see Bigfoot. No, don't worry. Bigfoot will see you. Discord? What about Discord? Discord? Discord. Mr. Deathscorn. Hey. Oh, the sun. I see. Close. I see. Yeah, I think we're getting close to finding our sun, Mr. Deathscorn. Come quite a long way. It's really cold here, too. You want to talk about cold? You don't know cold. Tell you when it's cold. Not as cold as Canada? Yes, not as cold as Canada. Oh, the Discord alert. Of course. Thank you, Mumrick. I was like, what is he talking about? There's nothing going on the Discord? Of course there's not, because I didn't post about streaming. Thank you, Mumrick. Thank you. The other one. Okay, so I didn't post that I was streaming on the Discord. Like, Discord alert, what's going on? Is there spam? Is there a bot? What's going on? No, it's just I didn't post my thing. Yeah, America is beautiful too. One day we'll come to visit you. LA, LV, and yeah. If I had to choose a place to visit in the States, I would be hard pressed though. think I would like to see New Orleans, Florida. Some part over there. Yeah. Southeastern side. Well, east and west coast. There's so many nice places to visit in the States. It'd be hard to like choose one spot, you know? Definitely not as cold here as it is in Canada, yeah. It's just this week we had a very heavy cold, you know, a very low minus 35 C. I don't know if somebody could convert that for me into Fahrenheit. Side effects. Yeah, let's watch that again. That was fun. Texas will be good. Good food and friendly people for the most part. Yeah. Good food in Texas for sure. Good barbecue. Barbecue culture. Minus 31 F. Woo. That's how cold it was this week. Just got cold from you, usually like 1,000 Fahrenheit. Damn it. Oh, another door? Or is that the same one? No, it's not open. Canada, that's how. Woo! Nice start to the stream, everybody. Let's go. Can you get to me up here? Please tell me you can't. I would just like to cheese him. Vodka? No! Borscht vodka. Wait. That was two words I would not combine anyway. It seems to take a little bit longer to draw this bow. Interesting. You think I made it this far in the game by playing fair? Wait, I just saw the stream title. We're looking for a son? Yeah. I legit didn't know. Yeah, we've been, so I guess you weren't there at the start, Jeon-san? Or maybe just you were busy. But the game started with us on a plane, traveling with our son, and the plane crashed. We woke up, you know, all wounded and stunned, and there was a cannibal painted red that stole our kid, essentially. And oh, there he goes. Okay, he's finally dead. And the stream titles, most of them referred to little Timmy some way or another in the past. All right, we good? That went well. Out of fire arrows. Oops. Yeah, we're pretty much full on arrows. That's good. Sometimes you just have to build a nice house while a cannibal man babysits your son. Thanks for the context, guys. I did miss something in the opening sequence of the game. Yep. It's all good. Got a to-do list thing. Well, there's a door to the artifact, or whatever it's called here. We're gonna check that out in a minute. As soon as we finish exploring this part of the cave. Ah, this is the other side. Yeah, I remember this spot. Damn it, I wanted tape. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything else here. Wait. Oh, I was jumping up this ledge having trouble, but there was a wall to climb right there. Timmy dying, pagan. I feel like I could have done something better on this gazebo. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, darn, my gazebo isn't leveled. What? Where'd you come from? Woo! Alright. You're just traversing cave Skyrim style. Pretty much. Whoa! Ow! Uh-oh. No. Wonder if it follows me down that ledge, I could go into the water. Whoa! You want to follow me? Yeah, he booped my snoot. How vulgar. Stinky cheese. Need to get the one eternity later SpongeBob audio clip. Oh, not that. This.
A few moments later.
Exactly like that. Thank you very much, Jion-san, for the 200 bits. A few moments later. All it does, bro. I know how they work. Don't worry about it. Point issue. Didn't need to use them there. And fire really doesn't do a lot of damage on this difficulty, I feel. Alright, where did that one come from? The second one, I'm not so sure. Whoops. Great. On the other side of the door, I imagine? Okay. Let me just open the door a little bit. Hello. Wait. I wonder, can you guys pass through this? Any? Oh. Oh, can you not pass through that? Cheesy struts. Let's go. suckers. Dynamite! What? That bounced way too much. Okay, cool. Oh, the arrows aren't quite working, though. Maybe if I stick my face through. Oh, yep, there you go. I got you, game. Why beat the enemies when you can beat the game? Little love taps to the face. Oh my god! What happened to these people? So unfortunate. Such unfortunate much wow. Actually, come to think about it. That made me belly laugh really loud. Well, I'm just happy to make you laugh there, Fudged. I do so with zero shame, this kind of stuff, man. Bones. Give me your bones. Oh, you have arrows stuck in you. Give me that. Especially modern arrows. Just kill 3 cannibals. Eat a Snickers while you roast their bodies. Any reason you're burning the bodies? Yes, bones. Wait a minute, you'll see. I'm gonna stay warm. Also cleaning up. Oops. How many arrows am I down to? 46. Oh, I have too many arrows. Shoot, like, I don't know, one. Wink. A shot. No, not the freaking. There you go. Bone arrows. It's like, you know, tier 2 arrows. You got the basic primitive ones, you know, that are just wooden feathers. You got the bone ones, and then you got the modern arrows. And there's the special arrows, such as the poison and the flaming arrows. Let's keep 1 alcohol, just in case. And the flaming arrows I like to use as a source of light until we could attach the... until we find a roll of tape and we tape the torch to our... the flashlight to our bow. And be using that a bit. Okay, let's see what we can see here. Bridge of Khazad-dûm. Okay, is this where I fight the Balrog? You cannot pass. Why is there an old man with a stick beating me up on the bridge? Only if you wake him from his nap. Fool of a toque, next time throw yourself in and rid us of your stupidity. I think that's it. Got it. Woo! Got the achievement. Good father. Oddly enough, they weren't combined already. Wonder if there's anything to explore down there. Anything to find, or if it's more like, oh, you fell. Here's how to get back up. Don't see anything all that interesting, and the place looks like a pain in the ass to explore. I guess we could give it a look. Also, we've been underground so long, we're actually getting... we're still okay on supplies. Left your son for dead. How many days? And you get the good father achievement. Well, I mean, you could say I'm a bad father, but I mean, just the fact that I'm still alive and looking for him is says a lot. And the kid is like a few miles underground for what it looks like. So if you compare like to like any average dad, I think we're doing okay. Considering I'm wearing like pieces of a giant mutant that I killed on a quest to find my son, mind you. Points for effort? Maybe? I don't know. Also, what's with this weird flooring and when we're close to the artifact? Are you saying he's alive? I have no clue. I'm expecting to find pieces of him, and then maybe we're gonna find like 6 different pieces of the kid, just like we found our toy. How I delete? I'm convinced. Thanks. I mean, we definitely did more than the average dad. Well, you cannot delete your own message, Tavo guy. You just have to be careful about what you say. Keep that in mind. I could time you out and it'll delete all your messages. A bit, sorry. Let's just post a bunch of messages. I actually didn't, like, notice anything spoilery, so don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm not finding anything over here. This place sucks. Okay, that's nice. Just don't spam Tavo. It's fine. Unless you change settings, mods and streamer can see deleted messages. Pretty much. Oh, yeah. Just be careful about what you say and don't worry about it for this time.
Welcome.
I barely remember this game, free follow. Thanks, Skidimdup. Welcome, and thanks for the following. I'm 300 away from modifying a emote. Cool. Brrr. Second.
А, сука, блядь!
Please don't shoot is in a good mood this morning? Or is it afternoon or evening where you are? I like the whole glowy fungus on the roof, on the ceiling here. Pretty cool. What do you call a cow with no legs? Fake? I don't know. Inhumane. Uh-huh. Oh. Jeez. Put him out of his misery. I'm going for 1 million loot. Yeah, good luck with that, Caleb. Hello? Room service. Oh, am I at the bottom of the sinkhole? Bottom of the sinkhole. Woo. Okay, just make sure it stays nice and open. The stinkhole, yay! Yeah, so we are in the sinkhole. I saw the achievement progress, and we only have to find 5 more passengers, and we got all of the missing plane passengers. We're all dead, by the way, except for us. Because we're like Bruce Willis or something in Die Hard. What is that? That looks like a big piece of machinery or a Gundam on its back. Play this in VR? I do not have a VR headset. So if... maybe I'll do a donation goal for a VR headset. I don't know. Oh boy. Okay, put your lighter away. Helicopter? Oh yeah, it's a helicopter on this side. Yeah. From the back, it looked kind of weird. In that bit. Okay. Luckily, there's a lot of platforms to jump on here, so I think we could cheese most of these enemies. Because this place is dangerous. Headshot. Oh, double headshot! That one was for you, Kobe. The pilot seat. The place where the pilot sits. What's its name? Yeah, it's pilot seat. Or the cockpit. Yeah. Hey, Mamba Forever, what's up? You said a dirty word. Damn it! You should cockpit. Grow up, chat. Double headshot. Ooh. Machete. Now you can call me Danny Trejo. Oh, it has no block. Yeah. Big damage. Okay, so it's just less... just a lesser katana, the way I see it. Hey, good day, Blackneck. Don't know if I'll use that, honestly. Is that it? Also, is this like a helicopter suit or something? Helicopter pilot suit? What am I wearing? What am I wearing? I'm not sure. Let's see. Wolf shirt, camo shirt, khaki jeans, blue jeans, gray long shirt, and blue jeans. Bathrobe, yeah. Gonna keep the wolf shirt and the bathrobe. The skin of your fallen enemies. Ooh, got dark. What about the front of the plane? Oh no, never found it. Okay, should I think I should probably take the time to eliminate these blokes. There better be something down here. Come on, there you go. Oh. Yeah, there's much less drop on the modern bow. I'm not used to it yet. Which makes sense, you know. I guess he's happy to see me. You know, when you come home early and your dog sees you. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Probably missed a few times there. That's fine. Especially if you set them on fire. Oh. Cancelled on Twitch. I'm wearing like a business suit or something? Okay, now I'm John Wick. Cool. Curses. Burn your enemies. Kill it with fire. Am I out of bone arrows? Looks like it. Good. Pilot suit? Is that so? As a Doom fan, I am pleased by the burning. Would recommend. Now we're playing Skyrim. Must have been the wind. Oh, the hell? Oh. Door stuck! Anyway. Oh. Just boop that rock into the next world. I should try and get a stick of dynamite between those guys, and I could probably red mist most of them. Oh, can I not get there via this side? Maybe there? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so we can get on that side from here. Red mist is bad. No armor is... It makes me sad. No armor is bad. We will not kill him with one stick of dynamite. It'll kill maybe the cannibals, but not the armsies. Playing on brutal survival, rough survival, whatever it's called. Even with the gore, technically Doom is a sinless game. There is no cussing. There is only demon killing and no nudity. Mr. Arms. Yeah, Mr. Armsy. Did I kill that first charger? Oh yeah, I did. Cool. Damn it. Draw. There you go. Thanks for the arrows. It's bringing me the arrows back. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, he's down. Okay, cool. Give me your flesh. Not the blur blah blah. The blur blah blah. John Wick, wearer of mutants. Doom is actually Rasputin because he's a strong preacher with the eyes of flaming gold. Let's see. Even more demon flesh. Squishy, squishy. Can't wait for our son to see us. Hey, son. Sneaky breaky. Okay, there's a mutant. Can I make that throw from here? Just about. Put your lighter away for now. Want that one on the left to move towards the two others, and then we'll dynamite them. Also happens to be a lover of the Russian queen. Yep. Rasputin. Barely see my... Oh, no. Damn it. I think he saw me. Great. Okay, holding my bow doesn't seem to cost stamina. That's good. Jeez, look at these guys go, man. Oh. Are they twerking? Yep, definitely. Confirmed. Mutants are twerkers. Oh yeah, just stay there. That'd be great, actually. You good? Okay, just stay there. Don't move. Happy birthday to you. Dynamite dans le trou. What? What? I'm sure I had him dead smack. Oh, have you seen the MK trailer? No, I forgot to watch it. What? Is that water? What? Game? Okay, well this is why I don't mind cheesing, because the game is jank sometimes. A little bit too high right there. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Gotcha, bitch. Game's just cheesing me back, pretty much. Look at this guy, man. Oop, oop. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It's katana time! In America, you cheese. In Russia, game cheese you. Yeah. This is Canada. NANI? At least in the game. Leeb. NANI? I like that you could instant kill fools with a headshot, at least. Okay, he just seems to be facing that corner for now. Let's pick up a few things. Maybe there's a crate of dynamite that could help. Yeah, just keep facing that wall. It's fine. That's regular stuff. Boring old empty boxes. I don't see a box of dynamite. Okay, I have one Molotov. I guess we'll start with that. Okay, somehow I almost messed that up. No! They don't seem to be super, like, perceptive. Skirmishing wins. Give me your flesh. Yeah, there better be something in this corner, though. Why are the rocks made of styrofoam? Yes. Let's top up there. Was there really nothing here? Canonically, they have the perfect sense of smell. Doesn't seem to be anything here. Pond in the middle, really. Oh yeah, there's a passage there. Well, hopefully that's not blocked. We can swim in. Cool. No, Timmy? Timmy! 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 Next death scorn. Because I was gonna look at that waterfall for like 15 minutes. Further and further down the butthole we go. Yeah, we'll never know at this rate. You're in the large intestine now. Gonna come out the ass end of the world like the rhinoceros scene in Ace Ventura. And you're like, my music is still playing. Don't know if you can hear it there. Must be getting close to Satan's cottage. Cottage. Jamin. Just put that away. Put it away. There you go. Timmy? Timmy? Timmy's drawing. Yep. Is there a fire beyond here? Okay, doesn't look like it. Let's just warm up really quick. I played with the gentleman the other day that did not fill his air tanks. Died between the stuff and the other stuff, then spawned at the airplane. Oh my god, he better have his coloring pencils on him when you find him. Yep. Yeah, that is rough. Speaking of which, we should probably refill. Since we're full on air tanks anyway. Down to 6 snacks. We've been underground for a long time now. We just keep going deeper and deeper into the rabbit hole. Yeah, that's a yikes moment. Might be worth exploring. We'll see. Here we go again. Oh, curses. Oh, it's face stealers, huh? What? You know what? Like passage. No. We have lunch if ever we're desperate. I would say that the MVP of this playthrough is the bit glider that never ran out of fuel. Not more water. And Eight. Armsy breakout? Oh boy. Also, I'm covered in blood. Let me just wash up a little bit here. Go. Hopefully I'm not cold. Yeah, it seems to be fine. Alright, Armsy breakout. This should be fun. Oh no, the weaponized mutants are breaking out and killing everybody. I mean, is anyone surprised? Okay, just saying, you know? Surprise Pikachu.jpg, yeah, pretty much. Oh, shit, what's wrong with the webcam? There you go. That was unexpected. Yeah, definitely. I wonder if we're gonna find a lab eventually, like a la Resident Evil there. Do I have flares? Yeah, we got some. Always. Not that deep. Wish we could pick up the flares we throw, like in the long dark. But no. Huh. Oh, that's not how you climb. This is how you climb. It's interesting that someone filmed this, managed to survive, then labeled the tape before leaving it so far underground that dwarves wouldn't even find it. You know, Pagan's first troll, that might be the smartest thing you've ever said. I mean, the bar wasn't high, but, you know. Timmy? Timmy! Maybe he's in the vents. Yep. Must be the vents. Oops. Well. Headshot. Got him. Not quite. Don't ignore me. Where do you find the climb thing? Oh. There is a cave. Oh. There's a cave outside of the giant sinkhole around the north. That's where I found it, I think. Yeah. Whoa! If I was on the surface, I would open my map and show you, but I don't think I can from here because I'm underground. Running out of candy bars. Better find a giant stash of Snickers before long. Omewa mu shinderu. We good? We're good. Looks like we got sodas. That's not a little nook. So yeah, Caleb, the climbing gear I found, if the sinkhole is a clock, around the exterior of it, there was a cave around 11 o'clock. Quote number 6, running out of candy bars, gotta find a stash of Snickers soon. Like that. Really, dude? Really? Your pee-pee's on fire. Wait, I got killed you. I keep the axe on 1 because it's good to block, but I think... Oh, actually, I know what I'm gonna do. You can't light them in VR without an external fire source, so you can't use the lighter in VR for it? Yeah, there are huge bags of HP. Either that or I cut very shallow. Death by 1,000 cuts and all that, you know? While we wait for him to come back, let's just drink a soda. Oh. If I were starving, naked in a cave, running around, you could paper cut me once and I'd probably die. Probably wouldn't take much to kill someone. Not that I've managed to, at least. The guy holds the lighter in the same hand as arrows when the lighter just goes off. Oh, interesting. Yeah, this game in VR would be a nightmare. The combat is frantic enough on like keyboard and mouse. No, they didn't eat their veggies when they were kids. They ate the kids that ate their veggies when they were kids. Dear diary, down to 3 Snickers. I might have to eat the Mars bars. I'm getting desperate. Did I kill those two? I'm actually losing track here. Wait. Or did, oh, these two drowned. These two drowned. Ha! Nerds. Oh, a save. You. Squishy enough. Alright, one thing I wanted to do here is bind the katana to fork. If I never use the spear in combat, only use it for hunting. Katana! Alright, these are just empty boxes. What does the robot do? It shoots lasers. It's a collectible, nublup. Timmy's toy. It's an achievement. Collectible. It's our kid's toy, essentially. It doesn't have any mechanical benefit. It's for an achievement. For a good father, it's called. What is that? Who the hell got a canoe down here? Okay? Okay, I want to meet the person that got a canoe down here and shake his hand. Okay? This is like Chuck Norris levels of shit. This is as close to a JRPG that Pagan will ever play. Actually, we discussed that yesterday. For those that are just tuning in, we were thinking of a channel milestone eventually. Something like if and when I become partner. When we reach 1,000 followers, I might do something special. Like an extra long stream, play a retro game, play a JRPG that's out of my comfort zone and stuff like that. So yeah. And I was actually looking at what kind of JRPG, what specific JRPG I would play. Oh man, you got all pieces? Try and assemble it if possible. I got all the pieces. Yeah, actually, I did assemble it, Deathscorn. It is one piece now. Oh, Mi's toy too? But you could combine it with 2. How far out of your comfort zone? Like, how much anime can we throw in there? Well, I would choose the game. Stardew Valley is a game that I would be very comfortable streaming. Honestly, it's just I don't know why I put that in the point redemption. Oh, that's not foreboding. But I'm thinking of something like Monster Hunter, Yakuza looks fun. Yakuza 5. I was like, yeah, let's go. Oh. Oh. Hello? Umbrella Corp? I'm lost. Monster Hunter. Ew. Ooh. Yo. Got a, what is that, a DeWalt drill right there? Okay, cool. Hallway. Sussy hallway. What is with the red, by the way? Anyway, I'm red now. Okay, this is gonna be some like John Wick / old boy hallway fight scene shit right here. Okay, who built this hallway? What is the purpose of this hallway? What's going on? I'm so confused. Why does this structure exist and in this shape and form? Why are there bones here? What's going on? I need Snickers. Blood. Blood. Blood for the blood gods. Okay, who built this? This is like... This is freaking weird. There was a save not long ago, too. Nothing? Okay. Also, can I break these? Doesn't look like it. Probably keep the axe out so I could block something at the last minute. Yeah, you come back and you're in a fancy building. Scientists build it. Yeah, no doubt. Okay, so this is like the... let's check our notes. Isn't that the test subject girl? Was it notes? There it is. Jessica. There's like... there's nothing readable in it. Very bad scientists. No architects, that's for sure. Scientists only play with test tubes. These cloths we're saved. I only have 88. Yeah, Domino's Pizza. Gundam, nice. Yo, give me the Gundam game. Mickey tells lies. Cute. Why is the kid on like medicine? Anyway. Or this is an Arby's. Yeah. Was there really nothing there? Like no lore piece, no nothing, not even the Mickey tells lies. You heard it, Pagan, on a Gundam.jrpg. Yeah, Gundam game. That's a good one. That's on the maybe list. Although, is there any decent Gundam game around? Seeing the amount of tools laying around the strange places, one could be forgiven for mistaken scientists as the builders fixed it. Okay, thanks, Tavo. Gundam Battle Assault, it was great, but it's old. Gotcha. Ooh, cafeteria. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh! Like, 5-year-old meatloaf. Mmm! What's this? Daily grind. What was that? Got an achievement. Drink from a coffee machine. Hell yeah. Sodas? Oh. The money is useful. The money is useful, chat. Yeah. Big spender. Buy a soda and candy from vending machines. God. Yes. Woo! Dude, I got a soda machine and I got a candy bar machine. Survival game 1. How much money do we have left? We got $217 left. Let's go. Almonds. Future bar. Chocolate bar with a lot of R's. Gotcha. How many do I have? I think you could hold like 14, 15? 15? Can we do 16? Okay, 15 is the max. Gotcha. Okay, we're good. We even have some spare food around here. What's this? Oh. You know how sore my ass has been sitting on logs all day? Also, is therapy sessions. Can I get almond joy? Yeah. But Timmy's education ain't gonna be cheap. No. Want the book though? No. Okay. Cool. Booze. Cool. It's so courteous of the guy, not just putting that axe through the glass and taking them all. True. True. Actually, can you do that? That'd be pretty funny if you get an achievement for afterwards smashing it. Nope. Yep. Booze. Whoop, not sure if I'd eat the food on the plates. How long has it been there? Too long, I could say. I'm just enjoying this moment, chat. We've been spelunking for a while now, and we were actually we were low on supplies. We had a whole bunch of dried meat. We had the full stack of blueberries, a full stack of candy bars and sodas, and we were at the end of our supplies. So that was pretty intense, actually. Quite the dive. Interesting workplace. Has beer in the cafeteria. Not beer. Vodka. It's got booze. Ready to try to flatten out a dollar bill or a dollar bill in this hellscape pagan for the vending machine? Yeah, he's just like Russian scientists. It's Russia again. Of course, it's always Russia, isn't it? Okay, how do I get out of this room? Ah. Question is, which is worse? Mutants or the bill reader? Asking the real questions here. Thing hidden. Actually, beer was only classified as alcohol like 10 years ago. Until then, it was in the soft drink category. This is fine. Ethical scientists, ancient artifacts. Can this device bring back the dead? Oh boy. Oh, just had to make zombies, did you? Okay, card reader. Let's not go through there yet. Full Phelps. Say what? 10 years? What country are you from, mate? Yeah. Yeah, it depends which country. Yeah, man. When I grow up, I want to be a lawyer. You won't grow up. Be a good neighbor. Little kittens. I see someone was practicing necromancy. I wonder if we're gonna find like Timmy's drawings here. Come here. Game developer. Hell yeah, bro. When I grow up, I want to be a game developer, and they made this game. A true story. There's maggot babies. Right. Woo! Frickin' maggot babies. Good target practice. Awkward. Let's not check there yet. Oh boy. Boy.
No.
Okay, so I'm guessing this might loop around all the way there, but let's see. So double check, you can't break these. Huh? Light the bed on fire. No. Each time I light my freaking arrow, I get something like a to-do list or whatnot. So I have to open up my book and lose my flaming arrow. Every time. Alright, what's up? Find Timmy... Sinkhole... Okay, cool, whatever. I'll pretend I care. Hello, T-Virus! Okay, sleeves here. Seize the worm, unlocks the post-game boss thingy. Wait, is the floor Legos? No, it's that kind of anti-slip mat stuff, but kind of, sort of. Yeah, confirmed the game. The lab is made of Legos. That's it. Oh shit! Make it rain. Got an achievement there. Are you stuck? Are you stuck? Is the game messing you up? Wait.
Сука, блядь!
Wait, why'd you die so fast? Eh? Why'd you die so fast? Not that I'm complaining. Yo, jeez. Door stuck! Door stuck! Thank you, everybody. Yo, I am, like, getting decked out in creeper armor here. Look at this. All hail the new flesh. You know, a little kid barricaded her door. I was going to ask, what is that thing at the end of the hall? It was a local guide. You just had to make mutant. You just had to make, like, mutated maggot babies. They grow up so quick. Remember, chat, don't feed the trolls. What the duck? Okay, can I go that way, actually? Never mind. I want to see under this. Okay. Property of Megan. Yeah, well, how did I get that achievement? Set off sprinklers in the end game. Oh, so I set off the sprinklers somehow with a fire arrow. Okay. I didn't even notice sprinklers go off. I was like, what? But yeah, that was the sprinklers thing. Rad outfit, pagan. Kanye's collection? Yeah, man. I call it the flesh of my enemies. No, it's Hugo Boss. Yeah, there goes my flaming arrow by Megan Cross. Hear a little bit of soft music, huh? Ah! Okay, we're good. Longevity Medicine through Jarius Project. Presented by Dr. Matthew Cross. PhD. Subject. Virginia. Develop multiple sexual organs. Armsy. Develop limbs. Might be sibling anomaly. Face distortions. Highly aggressive. Progress through discovery. Subject anomaly. Translating result of longevity. Trial success. 3 years. And this... amiable to investors. Parents to something something dark side. Orientation slideshow. Let's read that again. Anomaly, multiple limbs might be sibling anomaly. Face distortions, yeah, multiple sexual organs, yay. Face distortions, highly aggressive. Anomaly, regular function. Progress through discovery. Purchase of peninsula. Parents willing to spend money. Various project. Yeah, we might meet like a patient 0, and that might be the boss.
No.
Chapter 2. No! This is gonna do like in the Darkwood, where you go through like hell, and then you change areas and it goes like chapter 2. That's a rock. Oh, it's the artifact. Gotcha. I hope people don't mind if I take the time to look at stuff. It's weird. What does it mean? Ooh, drugs. When you've gone total savage, auto doors make you jump. The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? This song is my jam. It's like elevator music. You want some jam? I'll give you some Jimmy Jams. Oh, you could put down the cassette player. Didn't even know you could do that. Gonna do a Breakfast Club dance montage in the abandoned mutant lab. Ooh, coffee. What was that? Lunch. Your employment with Sahara Therapeutics has something like been terminated because like you have like morals. The usual. Yo, I got Snickers bars, sodas, 80s rock, and a katana. Let's go, man. HDMI. Woo! We're in the future. Get to the 80s, baby! How do you like getting ambushed? All right, chat, he's dead. I just wanted to make sure. These guys have a lot of HP, man. I love this game. Nice to see someone playing it. Hey, Tanny Gaming. Well, glad to have you on board. Yeah, I never played the Forest like properly. I only played it a little bit when it was brand new and I put it down. I think it was still like early access or something back in the day. But yeah, I decided to go through with it. And yeah, it's been a ride. Oh, I think you have to hold your cassette player out. Maggot baby. It used to be so... Guys sure decided to go through with it. Always the maggot babies. Dicks! Thanks for the bit. Send the dicks. Yeah, son. Yeah, it used to be pretty jank. Still has its quirks here or there. But no, you can see the polish is there for the most part. Oh yeah, the sprinklers. Oops. Man. Not the maggot babies. Daddy? No, I won't pay for child support. Really need to find electrical tape. Why is it so why is it so freaking hard to find tape in this game, but nothing else? Can't wait for Sons of the Force. Yeah, I'm actually considering, because of how well it's doing on the channel, I'm actually considering buying it full price. But I don't know. Really depends on the price. I don't want to get anybody hyped over that, but it's in the maybe pile. Has the price been revealed? Does anybody know how much it's going to be? Come on. Maybe you can set a donation goal equal to the price of the game. If people want to see it, they can contribute to the cause. That's a good idea. It would show whether or not people have enough interest in it. I am on a very limited budget until further notice, so we'll have to see. Very limited. Is that you, Satan? That's pretty cool. Foreboding as F, but pretty cool. I think we are all on a limited budget, but I may starve for the game. Oh, jeez. Don't starve yourself. Baloney before the forest. Megan Cross. Got a unicorn and stuff. Cool. There's somebody inside. Okay, just wait. 2-second artifact? There's more than one? Yeah, the donation goal is a pretty good idea. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on it. This is the dude. Wait. This isn't any... This isn't some regular Bavish. This is the dude that stole our kid. Baloney, may I ask which part of Canada you're from? I'm from Quebec and currently living in Laval, which is just on the other side of the coast from Montreal. So I'm north coast. South, North Shore, excuse me. Got the two shores around Montreal. North Shore, South Shore. I'm on the north. So very close. Montreal. Okay, he got like killed by Crayola. Red guy got it bad. Someone said, not us, though. Damn child stealer. Yeah. From New Brunswick. I could tell the accent. Hey, cool. NB! What was that? Wait, didn't I already read this? We believe device may be able to bring down a plane. Oh. Must be a coincidence. Now, there's a can of red paint there. Tape labeled second artifact test. I really wish I could, like, pull it close to my face. And that's how we got shot down. Bet you he took your child for some voodoo magic, yeah. So... Okay, so wait, what? The savage stole our kid and tried to bring him back to the artifact and then got stabbed by Crayola? So little Timmy might be in that artifact right now. Am I still painted red? I think I am. Just grab the paint again. Don't know if it's a good idea. We'll see. Because the last dude that was painted red got stabbed by Crayola. Crayola was the devil all along. Timmy? Timmy! We found him, chat! Why is my kid in an Iron Maiden? Timothy. Tim. The Timster. The Tim dude. Timaroonie. Oh. Is that a unique little animation because we found this toy? Timbit. That's a good one. Tim Hortons. Timosaurus. And this is so much more intense in flatty mode. Flatty mode? Oh no, don't... Don't hook him up to the Resident Evil device. I don't know, I have mixed feelings about this. Live and let die. No! What's that? New sample? How is this not a terrible idea? Emotions, I guess. Do list updated. There was something about a sample, right? Find a new sacrifice. Find the missing plane passenger. Find a new sacrifice. New sample required. Are you telling me to save Timmy, I have to grab the kid, Megan or whatnot, and put her in this? Find a new sack of rice. Basmati. Baby? Baby? Killer, Timmy must live. I might actually start a poll for that. Oh, there we go. Wait, what? Oh. And can we go in ourselves? No, it's only for kids. Kid-sized. Whoa! Jeez. Alright, I was wondering, can I... No, stay down. Okay, so I can't, like, just beat up one of these guys and pick him up and put it in. It's because he's dead now. You can only pick them up when they're dead, not when they're wounded. Hey, take him! No! Must be alive, yep. Hey there, Chaos Creative, what's up? Time for Snickers and soda. PogChamp? Hey, my Snickers! It's like food. Hey, axe. Okay, katana time. Okay, he's dead. Gore, Sunkissed. Oh, sorry, I mean fun drink diet. Okay, let's check maybe this side first. Oh, man. Making a decent wage. Oh. Spare change in the sofa. Gotcha. Makes sense, right? What's with these bloody footprints, though? Yep, I'm on it. I want to explore most of everything else beyond that. Wait, they stop here. Okay, let's actually loop around this way. Let's see if there's any optional little biddies. Whoopla! We found the stash. Loop. Yes, Molotovs. The drink of anarchists. Daddy? Right. How did little Timmy think? Oh, the footprints resumed there. I gotcha. Don't worry, I'll follow the footprints, chat. After I look at every other corner. Give me tape, game. Give me tape. I haven't seen tape in like years. And tape is so hard to find in this game. Shouldn't have used my last one. Oh, sleep. I can't save? Great. Hello? I can't save. How can I save? See this? There's no save. I can sleep. I don't think it saves. Build a temp shelter. Not a terrible idea. Can I... Do I have 14 sticks? I have 9. Okay, I'm gonna build... Let's build a log cabin in here, chat. Let's go. Can you even build the shelter? Nope. Don't think it wants us to. Oh, boy. This isn't a boss room. $9. How many arrows do I have? 46. Okay. Walk forward, mortal. Okay, what I'm gonna do here... Wait. Put our medicine on our hotbar. It'll be just fine. At least it's well lit for once. Sheesh. Oh. Kid. Hey, kid. Let's not go into that now. Yeah. Are you wearing a Ziploc bag? Oh boy. Yeah, just had to go full Zerg mode. Whoa! Hey! Oh, are you coming at me or not? Oh no! Maggot babies. This is fine. Aim for the middle. The limbs are just distractions. Oh shit, my armor. Oi, oi, oi. Doing a lot of damage already.
What the is this?
We're playing on the hardest difficulty, by the way, I swear. Nani? Also, there's like a piece that rolled off over here. Thanks. Yo, those modern arrows, man. Woo. Okay. All right, just stay there, Megan. Don't move. I'm just gonna loot the room. Please. Don't worry, Timmy. I'm coming. Also, Megan babies. Bigger threat than the boss. What tanks? Oh, those? want to see if there's anything over here. Soda machine? Augers. Completionist. Yeah, I know how it works, chat. Don't worry, I'm looting the room. Wow. Bro. Daddy? No! That was the lamest explosion ever. Since ever. Alright, kid, let's go. Or I'm gonna get cancelled on Twitch after this. Rip. I'll turn your son into that thing. Yeah, I have mixed feelings about that. Just a minute. Where was little Timmy? This way, I believe. Here he is. Yo, Timmy! Tim Stir! Tim Zoes! Tim Bit! Look what I got. This'll be fine, right? Oh, yep. I'll just close the Iron Maiden. Squish out that tomato juice. Oops. Key card. Is there an option to save to explore multiple endings? I have not seen a save spot in a while, and I can't even seem to make a shelter in here. And I don't have the amount of sticks I need. So the game is not letting me, essentially. Okay, so it said live sample required. Then I got a key card. So that was all for naught. Cool. But now we got the key card for this. So progress? Am I out of flaming arrows? How many arrows do I have? Actually, I spent a lot of arrows on the lady. That's fine, though. Not those. These. Not those. These. There you go. So that's... Oh, you had to redo the lab part? Gotcha. Okay, looks like there's an exit that way. This is probably locked. Yep. Can I just please have some duct tape? Game? I think she has plot armor.
Welcome.
Hey, thanks for the following, Tanny Gaming. Welcome. Just checking if there's any anything nasty at the bottom there. Super high defense. Yep. Alright, looks like we have to dive. At least we auto-equip it. Oop. I'll be hovering about. Gotta go make storm food. Okay, cool. Enjoy. Catch you later. Thanks for tuning in. I still don't understand the point of painting ourselves red in the game. Red makes cannibals not attack you, does it? Obviously camouflage, yep. I mean, there's so much gore in the game, maybe it would serve as camouflage. Would rather... Don't do that. Oh, dear. Gonna check out the left, too. Oh, dear. Yo, it reminds me of the Nexus in Demon Souls. Oh, like the mummified Buddhas around. Now let's check the other sign. That seems to be the way forward, maybe. Also, I need a Snickers. Lurk. Hey, obe wa mu jinderu. Thanks for the lurk, buddy. Hi, master. Okay, so there's a way down there, and there's another ledge. Okay, this just brought us completely around. Gotcha. Check this spot. Maybe there's a save spot around. I do not want to try to say that name, Lurk. Ooh, coffee. A lantern. Gimme. Okay, Gabe, you don't put a decorative light like that. Ugh. After I've been using this frickin' Bic lighter forever, give me the lantern! I do not have the resources to make a shelter, chat. If I don't find sticks, I cannot make a shelter. Dick move. Yep. Yeah, the freaking mining helmets and now storm lanterns. Nope. Made a sprite for it. Can't have it, though. Nope. Okay, let's go. Since there is a place to shimmy through, I'm gonna look down this hole over here. For us, too fancy, exactly. So, and don't ask me to make shelters, people, until I find more resources. Honey. Interesting. Doesn't seem to be anything in the water here. You dead peeps? Yeah, the caves can be quite confusing. I'm not seeing anything here. I think the rope's just there in case you fall. And again, is there something in the middle of this room, maybe? Maybe we could try and jump to the middle. Or to explain why there's, like, a way to get out of that. Let me check something here. Hmm. I wonder if there's something worthwhile over there. That part is lit up over there, too. I want to make sure I'm not missing something in this room. It looks important. Let's check that wall there. Why is there a light here? Ooh, don't fall. Pick up, thank you. Alright, I don't see anything interesting in the middle of that room. Moving on up, moving on up. And Storm Lantern. Yeah. That like made me mad. That freaking lantern just like woo, shining in the dark. Ooh, I bet it'd be nice if you had this your lantern, but nope, doesn't have any more batteries despite shining. Or it's not in the game. Nope. Okay. For a minute I thought, oh damn, do I have to dynamite something? I think I'm out of dynamite. Yep. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. Mm. Huh. Mm-hmm. This is fine. Nobody watered the plants. You know, that's our biggest worry. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. I think we could slip through there. Coffee, 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 coffee. Water some plants. Yeah, you grab like your water skin and you just sploosh them and get an achievement out of that. Ooh, nice. Flares. Haven't found some in a while. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, Joan. Using the sprinklers. Let's try it out. Who knows? Maybe it's an achievement. Wait, there's no sprinklers here. Uh-oh. It's a smoke detector, I think. No, guess the place is gonna burn down. Oh well. A lot of rubble. Are you feeling tense, chat? Feeling tense? Did we press the button? Yep, of course. Beep boop. Welcome to Umbrella Corp Labs. No! I felt tense, past tense. Nice. Ooh. Wait, I wonder if you could spot this from a mountain. Interesting. You can mute me now? No, I will let you live with your shame. You will never know the end of it. Hey, can I see my house from here? That'd be pretty dope. I think our house is a little bit that way. Those are the mountains. Let's see. Compass? Compass? I said equip. About yeah. North, south. Yeah, our house would be somewhere that way. I think.
What the is this?
Laser. Okay. Okay, we found Jeff Bezos' office computer. Okay. He shot us down. God, bastard. Oh boy, this. That's the coast. Is that the butthole over there? I think it is. So our home is somewhere. I think I see it. I think it's that over there. Interesting. Okay, so we have Thomas, age 4, Kevin, age 9, Sally, age 7, 3 matches found. So they scanned our plane and shot it down. This is the moment you choose one of the two endings. So, okay, I think I understand. Yeah, I was thinking about it. So this is not our plane. This is another plane that we could shoot down, get a kid, and sacrifice them to bring Timmy back. Or I could do the emergency shutdown hidden in the corner here, and basically just live with the fact that our kid is dead. Right? That's my 2 cents. Now, those that know about this may speak without spoiling. Yep. Okay. Choose wisely. Yes. Yeah, now is the time. I'd say go ending and the other for funsies. Well, I pretty much know what choice I would go for. I would turn off the machine, you know. It's like, as much as it's, yeah, big screen is ending. Wait, what? Okay, are you saying that if I go for like this screen, for example, the game will finish, and if I go for this one, the game will continue? Are you going to do both endings? I don't know. The big screen is end, but you can load.
Welcome.
Hey, thanks for the following there, Yasser or Yasser Warrior. Hey, Tough Cookie. The small one is continue. I see. Is there an achievement for both? Hey, Tough Cookie, we found a thing. But if you want to keep playing, now you choose the small one. But then you don't get the Survive the Forest badge and such. Ah. Okay, so I guess we have to shoot a plane down. I like things and stuff. And I would have thought it was the other way around, actually. That this would be continue, and that would be the end. But, yeah. But the big boy kills a plane, gives you the true ending. That's why I like to do both, and makes time. It takes time, but yeah, I don't know. Might as well. As far as I know, the plane is going to be canon for the Sons of the Forest. Ah, so this is the canon ending. Lore speaking, you choose the big boy. Let's see. Alright. Guess we'll shoot down the plane, leading to the new game. Yeah, okay, so this is the lore-friendly ending. The canon ending. Because Timmy is not dead. Yeah, he's alive, I think. No sequel if we don't do the big one. Yep. Beep. I'm doing this for you, Timmy. I'm gonna kill countless people just to save your life. Although I have no guarantee that you'll come back to life. Do it. Wait, what's up with my head? Oh, it's a pulse. Gotcha. Was it me? I swear, officer, my cat jumped. My cat jumped on the monitor. 1 year later. A few moments later.
My next guest is a TV star, author, and real-life plane crash survivor. Here to talk to us about his new book, Rescued, along with his son, Timmy. Please, give it up for Eric LeBlanc.
This one. we shot down the plane.
Nice to meet you, man. That's one hell of a story. So let's jump right into it.
This doesn't feel right.
You've written a harrowing tale of survival and adventure with a plane crash. Look, you can see it on the cover.
Eric LeBlanc,
really
French Canadian.
Oh, is that the axe? Hey, do y'all want a demonstration? Okay, we've got a setup right over here. Come on, don't leave me hanging. Come on, everyone. All of you want to see this too, right?
Let's go.
What do you say? Well, come on, everyone.
All right, I'll go kill a tree.
All right, grab Timmy and let's head on over.
Timmy's all twitchy.
Watch your step now.
This is wrong. Everything's wrong.
I got my axe. Where do you hold this thing? Oh, like this? Here we go. Huh? Is he okay?
Oh, what? A giant claw monster is gonna come out of his mouth? It's fine. It's just a side effect of the experimental medication. And the whole, like, being dead part. Oh, jeez. Okay. That's Timmy. Timmy! The Timster! Porsche whiskey, of course. Gonna let the credits roll. Sons of the Forest Lady. Get it? Now one can load and do the lab part again. Ugh. Do you even get a different ending, like, cinematic? The end. How do you like my air guitar? It's a tiny scene, but no chopping wood on TV. Yeah, that was just off. I've done both, but I don't remember if there was a cinematic. It's been a while. More, in your case, more chopping wood on TV. Right. Thanks, man. Alright, I'm gonna let the credits roll, but I'll just go get my snack and go to the bathroom real quick, and then we'll decide what we do next, chat. Be right back, because I still have to stream for like 4 hours, so we'll see. Hello, that small muffin. Oops. And you could get a thing. Wait. Damn it. And you can get a thing that spices life up, so the base building becomes more interesting. Spices life up? Where do we get this? In the lab? Like if we choose the other ending? Because I have mixed feelings about what to do next. Like, I guess we could continue playing the forest. Yeah, alternate ending just keeps the game going. You can use the artifact to either stop the cannibals or not. But that key card unlocks something. In the yacht? Okay, we're gonna do a poll, and maybe two. We'll see. The artifact is in the yacht. Interesting. That is interesting. Get a thingy. And the second ending. Since we would have to go through the lab again. Okay. Okay. Give me a second. I have to switch to my dashboard here. Let's do a poll. New poll. What shall we do now? Second ending of the forest. Actually, forest second ending, or another game. Okay. Okay, and let's go for a 3-minute vote. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, so we will vote about what do we do now. Yeah, the lab we could do a lot faster, but I want to know what people want to do. So either we do the second ending, we go get the artifact in the yacht and whatnot, or we play another game. If we go for another game, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another poll about what we play. Essentially. That's simple. I play many other games, mostly survival games, Tenny Gaming. Also, one of my favorite pastimes is to ban bots.
Garbage day! Huh? No!
Well, you're on the right channel. I should grab that clip and modify it just to have like bot written on the shirt of the guy that gets shot. So let me just put this back on so there's actually like music in the background. So we're almost halfway down the poll, and I'm not looking at the results yet. We'll see. Yeah, tally in your votes now. If the vote isn't there, consider refreshing your browser. If it's still not there, maybe you live in a country where you're not allowed to vote. Sorry. Oh boy, the light is a bit off on my webcam today because it's very bright. Every now and then I'll make a joke that's of poor taste to see who's paying attention. You passed. Ooh. Looks like I know what's gonna happen. Interesting, interesting. So yeah, Tanny Gaming, to answer your question a little bit more accurately, I mostly stream survival games, roguelikes, and indie games. I also like modded games. But yeah, we're kind of like staying in the area of survival crafty games. Farming games also come up quite a lot in my field of interest. So yeah, if you like survival games, you're on the right channel because we're going to be focusing on those a lot in the future. There may be some exceptions here or there, but we'll see. And the Forest second ending with 80% of votes. Okay, that's pretty overwhelming. Let's do the thing. Okay, last time, oh boy, last time I saved was at 9:58 a.m. Yep. But yeah, we could speed run most of it. We're probably gonna save almost an hour just going through it faster. No, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna like resupply, get a whole bunch of food, and just go through. I'm still gonna kill all the enemies that come in, that show up though, probably. Yo. Okay, which side do I have to go though? I think that we came down like so. I think I have to go this way. Oh, hey everybody. You know what? Maybe we should try just running. Wait, this is deep water. Oh, you guys can swim. Wait, I'm confused. Which side was it? Ow. Ow. Why am I swimming but y'all running? Am I that short? Hey, piss off, dudes. Chill. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Ooh, drinks. Might be going. Water behind. What was that? Water behind when at 10 for the door. Water behind when at 10 for the door. Okay, so I went the wrong way, essentially. Didn't I kill all those guys before saving? Or did they just respawn because they felt like it? I'm confused. I just replay. Yeah, Raft is a game that I'm thinking of playing. It's on my what is next list. So for those that aren't familiar, we have a Discord channel on which you could let me know what game you would like to make me play. And I also have a list of games that I'm thinking of playing, like the What Is Next channel. And that essentially is where you can vote to say, yes, I want to see you play X game. It goes this way. Yeah, that was confusing because I saw dudes there. I'm like, oh, I must have not gone down that way. Good to know. And this looks more promising. Do I even care about this? Anyway, do the thing. Sahara. Umbrella Corp. Loading the lab. Please wait. Red. Speaking red. Oh, that's what the frames are for. Of course. That makes sense. Oh man, I have to fight the boss lady again. Yeah, 7 Days is very popular, although I had pretty bad results streaming 7 Days to Die, unfortunately. There was just too much competition. Feels bad. Hey, Fab. Press X for Timmy. Have more people popping in when 7 Days... When I play 7 Days, which is the game I like to play the least. Haha. So, Fab, you might be a little bit lost. But we may have found Umbrella Corp in the game and finished the game already, but we're going for the second ending to see a few things. Which is why I'm, speedrun. Yes, this is the Cégep, we're in Cégep Edouard Montpetit. I don't know. Seven Days to Die is actually one of my favorite games. Let me just resupply here. Not enough brown around you? Definitely not Edouard Montpetit. Fair point. Alright, how does Soda get there? Anyway. Singing into the tibia bone. I am the target. Will it fight? Something, something. Ow, my ankle. Singing off key there. And what? Why am I even picking this up? Does it matter? I don't know. Oh yeah, maggot babies. Yay. Oh! Yeah, they kind of like catapult themselves. They have one arm and one leg. All right, where's Armsy? There it is. And the sprinklers go off. Love it. I don't understand why that one dies so fast, though. Strange. Like, usually these guys have a metric butt ton of HP, but that one's like, I don't feel like it. So let's grab, like, a little healing kit. There you go. Out of aloe vera, that's fine. Need my music. Hey. I did. By the way, let's see. Damn it. Give me a second here. Okay. Boogity boogity. What? Axe. Ooh, stick. Thank you. Oh no. No! There's another one somewhere. You hear it squishing around. How did that miss? I'm not sure. What? Okay. Pissed me off. Drowns from the sprinkler, yeah. Everybody knows dudes can't swim in this game. Alright, we found Timmy. That was fast. Timmy! Alright, time for a feels bad cinematic. Not Timbits. Energy balls. Make them myself. That would be appropriate considering that's Timmy right now. The way you say it's just like the Kara's mother in The Exorcist. Timmy! Still made me crave Timbits, lol. Umewa. Nero. What? Why? Game, would you do that?
NANI?!
Sometimes the melee attacks. We all went for it. It's a closed space. He can't run away, dude. Really? Oh, I'm out of stamina. You were faster. Damn it. Yeah, I should stop trying to speedrun combat. Take your time. Why is this guy not dead yet? There you go. Ooh. That's a lot of change that got stuck in the seat there. How much HP does this naked starved dude have? I don't know. Anyway, in combat it happens. For example, I was wailing into him in the corner here, and then suddenly my character decides to go for the ground attack there, like this, despite the guy being right in front of me. And that like completely ended my combo, and ended up taking a whole bunch of swipes because of it. It's just perfectly salty. All right, you ready for a boss fight? We're gonna go into a cinematic anyway, so I don't think it's gonna change anything. Go for these. Sort of, it's weird. Yeah. Essentially, the red cannibal is another... It's just another, like, a generation of us. Kind of weird. You know, the story barely stands up on its own. It like, pretty far out there. And, you know, the explanation isn't, like, black and white. But, you know, it's kind of it. Sort of? Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, Timmy was used to revive her, so we're just like continuing the cycle in the ending cinematic we saw. Up. Too many appendages. Normal child behavior. Blank neck's like, man, I hate kids. Whoa! That's new. What is with these new moves I've never seen? Okay, I'm gonna die. No! How am I supposed to dodge that, by the way? And I'm down. I should have brought up a melee. What? I respawn here? Oh, we could redo the fight? Yo, poggers. Okay, that's cool, though. Okay, sleep. To bring our health back up. Or not. Wait, does that mean I could cheese the hell out of her through this door? Yeah. First time around, I completely annihilated her, and this time I get completely whooped by two moves I never saw before. What the hell? Don't you have meds? What? Yes, people. I have meds. I am healing, but look at the speed at which we heal. Oh, there she is. All right, never give up. Kill it with fire! Wait. Never give up. Oh, she went far. Wait. Pull out. Pull out. Axe. What's going on? Axe. Why is my axe not coming out? Wait. My keybinds. No. The hell was that? Where's my axe? What? Did I like drop my axe or something? What's going on? Okay, I guess we'll go for the rusty axe. So confused. The game's like, ha, you thought you would play again and have fun? No, it doesn't get stun locked by fire arrows, I think. It doesn't take that many arrows to kill it, but it's being a bit rough today, boss. Whoa! Look at that attack! Jeez. Oh. Yeah. I don't think I even equipped the modern axe. I didn't even equip the axe. Why the hell would I lose it? Okay, so it's one of those bosses that's very different in difficulty depending on which types of attack it goes for. There you go. I swear, the boss isn't that tough. It's just I got really unlucky there. Stop it. These things remind me of the Flood in Halo 1. Well, Halo games in general, but mostly Halo 1. Alright, all the limbs. Where's the kid? There she is. Alright, kid, let's go. Just because I said it was going to be fast. Sorry for jicking. It's fine. It's just, that was really weird and jank. Also, is my axe... Where did I get dropped? Somewhere around here? At least we respawn outside of the boss room. It's not like instant death. You fail at life. Goodbye. You know the drill, kid. In the Iron Maiden you go. Yeah. Fear of the dark. Yep. Looks like I actually lost the axe. That would have been a huge no-no for me if I wasn't, like, done with the game just now. At the result of flame spray? Yikes. Oh. No, 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 no. Wait, where'd you come from? What corpse? Oh, no. Can I not put her down? Oh, no, game. Why would you do this to me? I could take a sip of coffee, but I can't put down the dead girl. Cool. Cool game. Nice. Love it. Let me just get my stamina up here. Yeah, I'm uncovering all the bugs at once. It's just... Love it. It's gonna run by him. Get it. There you go. Here you go, kid. In the Iron Maiden you go. Plop. Got the key card. And there was a few jank parts in this game. A few issues, but you know, overall the game has been a positive experience. Was that the axe? Is it back? No, there. You see this space right here, Fab, between this axe and this one? There's supposed to be my modern axe there, but it just magically disappeared when I got dropped. Also, that glare on the camera is getting annoying. Let me see if I can fix it real quick. Because of the sunlight in the place. There's too much light bouncing around on the walls. Let's see my filters here. Seems better. Live and learn, I guess. Well, if I wasn't like going for the end of the game, and if I didn't, I have this rusty axe that seems to be just as good, if not better, than the modern axe, because it's got like full block, which is pretty neat. That would have been a huge no-no, and I would have reloaded. But we're just going for like the other ending and getting the item in the yacht. See what's up with that. Ooh, that was a bit higher than I thought. Avanti. Oop. But yeah, don't worry about the axe, chat. It's not. It's a terrible loss, but not like a huge loss. I don't know. We climb like a man. Guy's strong. Blah. Are there enemies beyond this? I don't remember. No, it's just the this spot, right? So I can put that away. Bit awkward. It's not like it's lost forever. Yeah, but I think I would have to I think I lost all the upgrades on it. Like it's just gonna be bare, I guess. Chat is mourning the axe. Unfortunately, if you drop weapons and they despawn, they respawn in their spawn point. Ah, I see. So it would it be in its current like upgrade? Like would it have all the upgrades? That part I don't know. Good to know. Don't worry about it. You're a huge help already, Casey. But yeah, I would have been mad if that was on like earlier in the game. And since we're at the end, I honestly don't care. Also, stun kills. This stream is sponsored by Fun Drink. It's a drink. That's fun. Drink it now. There you go. Yeah, it wouldn't be a big issue to upgrade it back to where it was, but still. Unfortunate. Beep boop. Boop beep. Big Soda. That could be your brand advertised by Pagan. Take note, reach out. Yeah, Big Soda. This is fine. Just open my book for the prompt to go away. I have like 3 katanas hung up on my wall in different places just for decoration. Neat. The CN Tower. Okay, we got the death laser. Okay, Fab, since you weren't here, I'm gonna give you a quick rundown. Okay? There's 2 buttons here. There's one here. There's one here. Emergency shutdown. And something scanning a plane. So essentially, this artifact here... what the hell that is an artifact that was dug up, and it was used to shoot down our plane. And the reason why the plane was shut down is that there are matches... There are, like, I don't know, matches to put into the sacrificial machine we put that dead girl into just 2 seconds ago. And we could shoot down a plane to get a kid and put it into the machine. So essentially continuing the cycle. Because somebody, a rogue scientist, did the same. He shot down our plane, he stole little Timmy, put little Timmy in the Iron Maiden, and essentially brought that girl back to life. But you see, she was a little bit twitchy, you know? She was a little bit off. No, big surprise. Alien device used to revive somebody, and too bad. But anyway, we already did this one. We did the cinematic. We saw the end game cutscene. It was a little bit weird. A little bit nightmare-esque, you know, like a horror movie that doesn't end well. But that's fine. But it does leave the door open for Sons of the Forest. Walk away, yeah. Now we're gonna go for the emergency shutdown this time, because we already did the other one just earlier, for those that weren't there. The canon ending is this one right here, I believe, where we shoot down the plane and we continue this cycle. Drop dynamite at your feet. Yep. Okay, let's do emergency shutdown and see what happens. I don't know what happens beyond this. Are you sure? Yes. Ah, that buzzing sound is gone. I'll make sure. So we have the key card we need for the yacht, right, chat? It's the one that we got off the little girl. Or maybe another one. We'll see. But anyway. Must be like this one, for example. So, back in the wilderness, there's a yacht just off the coast of the island that has a locked door that needs a key card. But did you need to connect the hoses to Timmy and put the little girl and the Iron Maiden to do the emergency shutdown? You needed to put the girl in the Iron Maiden for the key card to plop out as she fell dead on the ground. What was that? Yeah, like I said, it's like interesting choice of like progression. Like the girl's already dead, too bad, and she plops to the ground, and the key card just magically falls out. Yay. Wonder where this is gonna bring us exactly. Hope it's not gonna be too long to get out of the place. Looks like that key in green hell that you need to get angry and slam the desk for your character to notice. Yes. Had to get angry at the freaking radio, slam your hand on the desk, and the key just falls, and you're like, oh! Oh, jeez. That was a... Beep, plop. Rubber. Alright, where do I go from here? Wait, can I pull out my map? Looks like I can. Here I am. Yep, gotta love those. But don't get me started on the cure in Green Hell. That's the cure! That was weird. Okay, can I, like, put the map away? There. Almost lost it because of that, man. Eh. Alright. Let's warm up here. I was sitting there the whole time. Man, this whole game is like that. I had no idea what was going on for like 50 hours before Googling the story. Yeah. Yeah, and you know, the problem is, chat, I'm really not that curious as a person, you know? So I'll pick up a piece of lore, and it's gonna be a drawing of something abstract, and I'll be like, cool. You know? I'm sure it'll make sense later when it's all explained to me by either chat or the game. So like, I don't think about it too much, you could say. Because it's my general lack of curiosity in some things. Curiosity is a quality I do not have. I'm just like, meh. Okay, cool, you know. Looks like we have 2 passages. Why is this area not being mapped out? Ooh. Just hit this with the axe, no problem. Hmm. Oh. PD, if you want to jump up, let me know. Don't claw me like last time. That wasn't nice. You clawed my leg pretty bad this morning when she jumped on my leg. Go streamer on board. Styrofoam rocks, yep. Must be a Skyrim door? Yeah. There we are. Oh, are we in the mountains? Uh-oh. Hi, plane. I decided not to shoot you down. You're welcome. Only they knew how close they came to being shot down. It's so low, what the heck? Don't burn the picture. It's fine. Why would you burn the picture? What? You can keep the memento, you muppet. Nope, he's dead. Too bad. Also, I'm freezing to death. Ah, screw it. I'm just running down the mountain with dynamite. And it's a fucking ugly picture. Find a better one. Who needs pictures anyway? You are the forest now. Yep. Alright, I need some good music to cheer me up here. Oops. Airplane nose. But oh, jeez. It's white on white, you know. Ooh, flare gun. Glad I found that. E-star dies. Does it remind you of Take On Me? It's symbolic, okay? I don't think I got all the passengers, unfortunately. Or did I? Oh, I got all the plane passengers. What? Wait, did I not get an achievement for that? Is there not an achievement for finding all the plane passengers? Come on, that was 43 people to find. Come on. Give me an achievement game. Oh, turtle shell. Yeah, I never used that. Chat is full of good advice. Let's see. How do you even use this thing, man? Space, then left click. Now this is pod racing. Oh, over. That's pretty poggers. Warp speed. See you later, savages. See you in the Bronze Age. Woo! Whoa, shit. Never used my advice, though. Nah. Aw, yeah. No longer a dad. Oh. This game is not that different from Forza after all. Close the frickin' door. Thank you. Honey, I'm home. What? The blueberries didn't grow back? Single and ready to meddle. Yeah, exactly the best choice of companionship here, though. Yeah? Oh, piss off. All right, let's head to the coast. Ow, ankle. I totally just saved over my pre-lab save, which is a terrible choice, but you know what? It's fine. Probably by cannibals and lasers too. Yep. can't believe you, protagonist. Damn it, I keep messing up the crap. There you go. Listen to some music as we make it to the yacht. Nah, some accident. The magazine clipping he found in the airplane knows explain it. Yeah, it was talking about us and our son. And we're like, what was it? We're like survivalist TV star kind of thing. There you go. Exclusive. TV star's wife dies. The tragic accident exposed. That's little Timmy. That's us. And the 80s rocked. all the freaking ragdolling cases over there. Secrets of the island uncovered. Sun is dead. Time to vibe. Hey, positive vibes for 2022. No matter what comes at you, huh? At least I still have you, retro music. I find this long stroll after the final scene kind of anticlimactic. Yeah, but the ending we went for was the one where the game continues, essentially. So you did miss the end. That scene earlier, so you only have half the ending experience. Bruh. You missed out, bruh. Kitty. They really milked it there. Okay, containers. You have to keep going that way to find a yacht. Live pretty far from the yacht, so it's gonna be a little jaunt. Little bit of a jaunt, one may say. Oh, it's a rock. One eternity later. Walking on the beach. Hell yeah. I would like to see Green Hell level of realism survival game set in the sub-Saharan desert. That's pretty cool. There is a desert survival game that came out not long ago. What's it called? Like Sandgate? Sand Saga? Sand something. Something about sand. Anyway. Yeah, it's like a desert survival game with some kind of like Stargate SG-1 kind of sci-fi mystery element to it. I'm not too sure there. Star Sand? Yeah, that might be it. And desert survival is some brutal shit. I like survival games that have extreme climates, you know, like the desert, the tundra, the mountains, deep forest with lots of things that want to eat you. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like it. But yeah, a desert survival game, there aren't that many good ones. Star Sand is EA, and it's kind of janky from what I've seen. Is that so? I haven't like probably taken the time to scout it out. But it seems to have gotten some coverage lately, so maybe it's decent. I don't know. There's also that Northern Lights game that's pretty like raw right now, but has some promising features. Star Sand looks too hard for me. I'm a wimp. Tundra, jungle, and desert. Sounds about right. The jungle, that shit'll... Ooh. Anywhere you can likely survive at least a week before you die without privilege. There's the yacht, everybody. Here it is. Still don't know why there's like 3 beach sharks there. I'm on a boat. It's gonna jump again, and the shark is right there. It's gonna womp me. By the way, there's an achievement for killing the shark, but I haven't seen it. True survival game, living on a yacht. Like, actually, a game where you have to navigate like a 1-to-1 ratio ocean. Oh, a huge ass ocean with your yacht, and you have limited supplies. That would be pretty dope. There would have to be some kind of form of like time acceleration, which would be fine, you know, like just sail for this amount of time maybe. But like a micromanaging game about that, in which you have to focus on your survival. Megan Cross. Yeah, by Megan Cross. Nice. What do we have here? What is the secret? Because I remember finding this, like, when we started, like, first stream, we found this within, like, 15 minutes. And we have... What the hell is this?
What the is this?
Any? Use your flashlight. Okay. Am I supposed to see something here? What's going on? Even Kitty is not amused. It always points at the key. What key? What? Let's sleep. Maybe it's going to be nighttime. Yeah, middle of the night. Let's see if the lighting helps. I mean, this fucking... I have something to say about the meat, okay? When you want to eat something in the game, you left click. Okay? Eat, left click, eat, left click, eat, left click. However, if you have dried meat in your inventory, you have to right click to eat it. So I'm always picking it up like this instead. And another thing, if the meat is raw, you cannot drop it on the floor. If it's spoiled, then you can drop it. That is something that annoys the heck out of me, and I just had to say it. Like, why, game? Why would you do this to me? Hey, Eddie Speedy. How you doing? We just finished the game. And I got this thing and have no idea what it does. Flashlight, apparently. Wait, is my battery at 0%? Oh, it's at 0%. Is there like a... Am I supposed to see something here, chat? we have to go back. Okay. Does that give another ending? That could be cool. All right, chat. We voted for this. Let's go. Democracy. Well, then again, I did skip a rope, and because I didn't care enough back in that cave where we were, Gion-san. So maybe? I don't know. Okay, let's put the flashlight away because we have limited aloe vera. We have limited batteries here. Good thing I'm stealthy at night, right? I still have the music in my head. Keeping your batteries for the sequel? Yep. They actually go down pretty darn fast. Yeah, we're gonna hit up our base, save there, and then go up into the mountain. We didn't even get that freaking worm suit because we didn't find enough deer. We have like 4 or 5 deer skins. I don't believe that I have a single entry picture that refers to that key gets unlocked. Is that so? Little maggot babies jumping after us. That's fine. You know, and I bash on the game a lot, but overall, you know, like just finishing digesting the game and mulling around about it and thinking about it, I think that The Forest is a very good game and actually pretty darn hyped to see Sons of the Forest. Now, the studio that made this game is pretty small, if I understand correctly, right? Not like it's not a AAA title, this. Me, when I figure out what you have to go back and forth like 20 times. Yeah. Nice that they put those two places, the cave and the yacht, are just about on opposing ends of the map, by the way. Not exactly, but close. My face went, yeah. Oh, piss off. I'm done playing this game. I'm not playing with you guys anymore. You have no... I have very little incentive to kill you. Or fight you, even. You're just an unnecessary risk. Okay, so we'll just hit up our house, save, and then we'll head into the secret caves of Doom. Excuse me? Why did you not catch fire? Are you, like, flame suppressant covered or something? The moon looks like it's floating in the air. Where's the moon? I don't know. Can't carry any more meat. Yay. You. Cool. Save and get out of here. Oh. Hey. Hi. What? Bad Teddy. Wow, these modern arrows rock. Need your skin. Yo. This guy's stuck somewhere. Let's skedaddle. Yep. Alright, so the passage can be... Oh boy. Is it that line that I see there? I think it is. Not sure. I think it's that. So when you finish the whole thing, are you ending the stream? I don't know. It's a bit early to end the stream. I might just play something casual. We'll see. I might put it up to a vote. Maybe it really depends on what happens when we bring the artifact thingy into the other thingamajig and we plug it into the Dingo Monkey Quank and we, you know, find the Ark of the Covenant or whatever. Looks like it's kind of just straight up from your position. Yeah, it looks like it. Wow, it's like lined or something. Go with Rick Gold saw. Oops. Maybe you play Stardew Valley? No. Not until somebody pays 1 million points. That will show the dedication of chat. I was above on the ridge there, right? Okay, where can I get up? Over there? No. Getting motion sickness, chat?
Welcome.
Okay, wasn't that little enough? Hey, Mambi, thank you for the following. Hey, there's a save here. Nice. Damn. Oh. Oh, God. Damn, I can't see the map very well. There's like this, the light is creating a terrible glare. I'm having trouble seeing. I could have sworn it was somewhere around here. Maybe it's higher up? Maybe I could get on top of that right there. As you face the mountain. Maybe there? Highest point on the mountain? We all. Look at this guy just vibing. Looks like he died smoking a bong or something. It's fine. Let it wash over you. Highest point on the mountain. Can I get up that? I can load flares into the gun. I completely forgot about the flare gun, actually. Does it use its own flares, though? Yeah, I don't know if I could get up on top of this. Let's just check that corner there. Damn, I should have paid more attention to where I was. I didn't think I would come back, chat, to be honest. Just rocks. Yeah, the other one is the flintlock, which I don't know if I'll bother to pick up, honestly. More flares. Oh, arrows. Better. Fuel, too? Who left all this gold here? Okay, wait, that's the plane, which means it's over there. Yeah. So maybe I could get on top of that. Or was it this? Maybe? Yep. This is the place. Yeah. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Uh-huh. Funny. It's full of emptiness. Yeah, I actually knew that, sort of. Oh, there you go. Got the key. We did the thing, chat. We won the game. Also, let me just warm up here. Oops. Sure, let's leave that there. It's fine. Yeah, that must hurt. That must chafe. That sounds not nice. Just warming up here. Okay, chat. We got the additional content secret ending. Who took your son? A savage dressed in red, painted red. Okay, Miss K. Hello, by the way. You may be seeing the last scene in the game right now because we finished the game earlier and then we continued with something with like an alternate ending path where we found a secret key that opened a secret door, and now there's this thing over here and it's really weird. I have no idea what's going on. Hi, nice to see you. Artifact. Oh yeah, this looks totally safe to pick up, right? Sure, go ahead, buddy. Oh, great, cool, thanks. Okay, so do I just like stab it in me or something? Yeah, sure. Oops. Oh, does this thing like... Well, you set it down somewhere. Does it like stop people from attacking you or something? Make it red. What? Calls them to you. Is there a way to make them go away? It's an RGB gadget. I'm so confused. Nobody tell him what it does. Yeah. Yeah, okay. You're fine. Alright, let's... Wait, let's go back to our base, summon it, and see all the mutants just like freaking Jumanji our base, maybe. That could be pretty cool. Just RGB, a USB key. Yeah. Gamer Life Twitch stream. Alright. I didn't see red on it yet. It's blue, they go away, but red brings them. Cool. It might break my coffee machine. When the spike came out, I thought we were gonna, like, seppuku or something. Oh, this must be how the artifact is used. And just go like, "Huh!" and you die. But it's more like a garden planter, you know? Like one of those solar lights that you put in the garden. Well, the right click changed it. Anyway, I'll go back to base, I'll save, and then we'll play with the alien artifact of doom. Also, how'd it go again? Cowabunga! Woo! Woo! Whee! Oh, God. Ow! My ass! Woo! Now this is pod racing! Now this is the true ending to the game. Yeah, screw you, Timmy! Friggin' his half shell, half turtle power. Love it. Sorry, not sorry, turtle that I accidentally murdered and took his shell. That's a lot of fun, though, sliding down the mountain. I think you can make slides in the game, can't you? Woo. Oh, we made it back in record time. Zip lines are a thing, yeah. Neat. Now go into how. There you go. Alright, so we got the alien artifact of doom. The Ark of the Covenant or whatnot. Go, top up there. Top up there. Well, we're not that cold, come on. I'm gonna build a lift and zipline thingy one of these days and go full ski resort. Yeah, that sounds pretty poggers. Alright, so I guess I'm just gonna like climb this rope here and try a few different things with the dingle monkey quank. Where'd it go? Oh, artifact. Oh. Okay, it's red. Got it. All right, we're doing the thing. Yeah, I'm dressed like John Wick. Come to me, my children. Italian ripoff. John Wick, maybe, yeah. Budget John Wick. Put it in the ground? Okay. Oh. Yeah. Oh, dear. Oh, hey, everybody. How's everybody doing? Y'all like some dynamite? Fun. What? Where are the mutants? What if I do this? Are they all run off or something? Nope, they're not exactly sure what's happening. Get your butthole out of my base. Freaking nudists. Hey! Did you steal some of my meat? Can you, like, turn it more red, though? Some years are becoming more and more red. I wonder if there's, like, a... Maybe it's, like, maximum red now? Because I get the feeling it wasn't that red when I put it in the first time. Yep, I guess I got it easy or something. So that tree is really in the way. What? Where did you even come from? Yep, here they come. Whoops. Shame that my arrows don't quite pass over the walls efficiently. Wait, he has a tennis racket. That's pretty cool. Oh, gotcha, bitch. There's one way to get him. Jump and shoot. Or not. Nice jump. Oh, here we go. Wait, did he like 3-shot my tower? It specializes in killing buildings. Well, how? Why? It's a naked dude with a spare face. Does more siege damage. Finally, something else. Thanks for playing the forest, everybody. I hope you had fun. Sayonara, suckers. No, wait. No, we're done playing this game. Stop it. Until the very end, he kept us later on. The Bic that kept going. Oh, what? Oh, plane axe. Nice. What is this? Oh, jeez. I'm so cold, guys. Guys and gals. So cold. Oh no, I'm dead. All right, chat. So, what time is it? 12:39. Yeah, Megan and the worm are spicy. I believe you have to reload to allow them to spawn, and also days played might have effect on if they spawn at all. Yeah, maybe one of the reasons why we weren't seeing a lot of mutants is that right until we started encountering the face stealer dudes, we didn't kill many savages at all. We barely killed any. We were keeping the hostility down, and I think it paid off for the most part. We only saw like one very big mutant convoy, but it seemed to be something that was migrating instead of just directly coming towards our base, which may be a thing. But yeah, that was pretty dope, right? What do we do now?